After months of dancing around the question, holding rallies, hinting on social media, and insisting he won the 2020 election he in fact lost, Donald Trump said it out loud.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
In a nearly hour-long speech Tuesday, Trump slammed his predecessors, his critics, the federal, state, district, and county authorities who are investigating him, and the press. And he reiterated his call for harsher policing, sweeping election reforms to eliminate early voting and require faster counting, tougher immigration measures, more socially conservative laws, and greater military spending. He also vowed, if elected, to plant an American flag on Mars very soon. But can he pull this off? Analysts say he faces two big political challenges. First is the rising star of the Republican Party, newly re-elected Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. The two have similar conservative policies on law and order, immigration, and government spending.
DeSantis has some of the same law and order, mojo in his message, the same emphasis on that, and Republican voters like that, but he also has a little more of a human touch, a softer touch, a more charitable touch.
And the other obstacle is Trump himself. He's currently a subject of numerous investigations into his finances and myriad alleged criminal activities before and during his presidency.
He's not an insurgent politician who's sort of bucking the establishment, which is what it was last time. In this case, we all know him, and we all saw 4 years of his work in the White House, and then 2 years of what he's done subsequently. So I don't think people will easily change their minds about what they think about him.
This time around, Trump is trading on his legacy, and also on his false claim that he won the 2020 election.
Under our leadership, we were a great and glorious nation, something you haven't heard for quite a long period of time. We were a strong nation, and importantly, we were a free nation. But now we are a nation in decline.
Trump's former Vice President, Mike Pence, recently called Trump reckless for encouraging his supporters to mount a violent insurrection attempt at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. They were attempting to stop Congress from certifying President Joe Biden's victory over Trump. But Pence, in an exclusive interview with World News Tonight anchor David Muir, hedged when asked if he would support his former running mate.
David, I think that's up to the American people. But I think we'll have better choices in the future.
And President Biden has said little about Trump, beyond this take on a possible Trump-DeSantis matchup in 2024.
It'll be fun watching them take on each other.
More serious is the legacy of violence and instability left by Trump's presidency. The events of January 6 have been dramatically replayed in meticulous detail in a series of slickly produced congressional hearings. Trump was subpoenaed by the committee to testify on Monday. He defied that call, leaving the committee the option of pushing back legally. Anita Powell, VOA News, Washington.